It is the Friday Wrap with Peet and Reet, and of course, it must be Friday.
It is Friday.
Oh, it's Friday, yes.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God it's Friday. And so far this morning, the weather's not bad. A few clouds around. And
Yeah.
yesterday was, I mean, the weather's been weird, right?
Really weird.
You know what? I'll tell you something. On Wednesday,
Yeah.
I was walking down the street. I saw my neighbor, and she says, "This is weird weather we're having. It's like fall in Niagara Falls, in Niagara area, right?" I said, "Yeah, it's just like fall." I said, "Wouldn't surprise me if it snows." Well, I should have shut my mouth.
Really? It
Because-
didn't snow.
No, it didn't snow, but literally, I took about 10 more steps and it started to hail. I mean, hail! There was no clouds at that point, so it was coming.
Oh, that must have hurt.
I went, yowzer. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, I want to talk about fake news. Because we know there's fake news everywhere, right?
Right.
Except here.
Right.
There's no fake news here.
We
Yeah.
deal with the real thing.
And so a couple of days ago, all of a sudden it came up and it looked authentic. And it came off of somebody who I knew saying that Clint Eastwood had died.
Oh, yeah.
88 years
You have those once in a while, right?
But usually you can tell it's fake, right?
Right.
This one, when you clicked on it, which I shouldn't have done, you shouldn't have done it yourself. But you know, you figure it looked good, it looked authentic, and then it came up like an international CNN news, right?
Okay.
Something still stunk about it, right?
Uh-huh.
So I could have bought that and then started saying, "Oh my God," and then brought it to the Friday
Right,
Wrap.
yeah, we could have talked about it. Oh, Clint Eastwood died.
Yeah, you gotta check your sources. And I mean, I went right away to Wikipedia, I went right away to IMDb, I went to YouTube, and I checked a couple other major news sources, right? There's nothing there, and you go, nah, it's not.
I met Clint Eastwood in Hollywood when Jim got his star on the Walk of Fame there. What a nice man. He when I left the table, we went to lunch together. When I left the table, he stood up, pulled out my chair, you know, like really classy old time actor, and I just love him to death.
A man's man.
Exactly.
He's one of my faves.
Oh,
I
he's
honestly
amazing.
still go back and watch Dirty Harry movies.
Well, my sister and I decided that we're going to get, you know, those fake nose and glasses to enter the room with the whole family. And so we did that to freak Jim out because it was his day, right? And so we wanted the whole Carey family to have these fake nose and glasses like Groucho Marx. So we got the stewardess on the plane to get us them. So when we came off the plane, she's got a silver platter with all these
Well, this
glasses.
was in a private aircraft.
A private jet, yes. So we got these glasses, and I'm like, man, I wish I'd asked for diamonds or something. Like, holy, right? So we got these. Anyway, we go to the function, and shirts. My sister ended up with a pair that did have the mustache, and she looked like the ugliest woman you'd ever seen. It was horrendous how bad she looked. And she loves Clint Eastwood. First person she walks into is Clint talking to Jim. Jim doesn't skip a beat. He just goes, Clint, meet my sister Pat.
Beautiful.
She couldn't get the nose off her face fast enough. It was hilarious. Just a great moment for us.
Should we take a quick break?
Sure.
Because we got so much to talk about. We have actually so much to talk about. Usually we can remember things.
Yeah.
And we could fit it on the teleprompter. We could. So we wrote notes.
Yeah.
So more to come on the Friday Wrap. Please stay with us.
It's the Friday Wrap with Peet and Reet, sitting here, Studio J.
Yeah.
We love. I love doing the Friday Wrap. You know.
I love it too. Yeah.
You know, it just kind of solidifies the week of what happened here in Niagara or other places in the world. Strange things, bizarre things.
Yeah, and then the weekend happens. Of course, we usually work on the weekend.
Yes,
on
we
location
do.
Somewhere, but we love it. No, we love what we do. So
Yeah, we do.
It's great. So Fridays are special for us, and the Friday Wrap is, you know what? People are starting to get into the Friday Wrap. So
Awesome.
We got to keep on wrapping. So let's wrap. This is going local. This comes into Niagara, actually Ontario, the province. I don't know if this exists in any other province in Canada. I know that in the United States, for the most part, they have a liquor store, they have a beer store. You can buy wine and booze in the grocery stores. There are a few places in Ontario now where you can buy beer and wine in the grocery stores, and we do have some wine outlets.
Right.
So we have this organization created by the government, of course, called the LCBO, the Liquor Control Board of Ontario.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen there?
And well,
possibly, or is it a scam?
well, come Monday, they're saying they're in a strike position. So isn't it convenient that just before the long weekend,
Very
they're in a
convenient.
strike position, right? It's like holding everybody hostage.
Yeah.
So go out, tomorrow, this weekend, and buy your booze if you are having some celebrations on Canada Day, and make sure that you get everything you need, because
And don't be surprised if the strike is averted.
yeah.
And you've drank your booze over the weekend.
Well, that's what I said that to my husband. I said, well, we should go out and buy lots of booze. And he goes, well, yeah, but then we're probably going to drink it, and then we're going to have to buy more.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a ruse.
Well, here's what it may create, because what I understand is they can still sell. It'll still be open. They just can't resupply and stock the shelves. So what it's going to do is it's going to make you try other things. It's maybe not a bad thing.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
You know-
But here in Niagara, we're lucky because we have a lot of distilleries and we have a lot of wineries. So even if they shut down here in Niagara, we can go get whatever we want.
What about the craft beers too, right?
Exactly.
We're all set here. So come on down to Niagara. If you're anywhere and you got a problem with the LCBO, come on down to Niagara. We're well taken care of now.
Absolutely. So much strange stuff going on in the world as
Every
far as
single day, every
fashion.
minute, yeah.
We're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
talk about fashion. Oh my gosh. Well, apparently they're in Arlington, Virginia. The cops there,
Close to Washington, D.C.
right? The cops there, and they've started a trend. Apparently a lot of the states now are going to be doing this. The cops are wearing rompers. Do you remember rompers from when you were a
For
kid?
the kids. Yeah. I didn't have one, but yeah, I
The
remember.
one-piece short set, one piece, so you
Okay, so this is
unzip.
just for the female.
No, this is the guys.
They're wearing rompers.
The guys.
Okay, isn't rompers what girls used to wear for gym class?
Yes,
Yeah.
I wore them.
Or jumpers. Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, apparently it's so hot that this, kind of frees up the area that needs to be freed. Plus, I guess that they're not allowed to wear shorts. So in
But they
their
can wear rompers.
in their contract, it doesn't say anything about rompers. So now that's how they got around it, right? Also, in the UK and Europe now, bus drivers are wearing skirts.
These are males.
Males wearing skirts.
Not kilts, skirts.
Skirts. Like little mini skirts.
Nice.
Well, as long as, nothing's,
Yeah, I certainly
dangling.
hope not.
But yeah, they're wearing skirts because apparently it's so hot, 50 degrees behind that windshield. And again, they are not allowed in their contract to wear shorts. So that's how they got around it.
How come like here we are in 2017 with all this technology, and police officers can't put in for like shorts, and bus drivers can't put in for shorts with a
That's
nice
ridiculous,
shirt?
don't you think?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think it just looks tacky, and
I'll tell you right now, I'd be the sweater because I wouldn't be wearing no romper or a skirt.
but if you're, well, I get it. Behind a windshield at 50 degrees wearing pants, you're liable to pass out.
How about just underwear? I'm sure that's not in the stipulations.
Probably not in the agreement either.
Wear your boxers. They're not shorts.
Some briefs
They're
would be
boxers.
good. That's funny.
Now, here in Niagara was a major accident
On Thursday.
on Thursday. Yeah, and we have two bridges that connect us to Toronto. It's the Skyway Bridge in the Garden City, which is St. Catharines, and if you go farther into Hamilton, Burlington, it's the Burlington Skyway. Well, what happened?
Oh my gosh! On Thursday morning, a truck and a car going eastbound, so into Niagara, collided. But they collided so hard that the pickup truck flipped over into the westbound lanes, Toronto bound, and got hit by two vehicles, a transport truck with vehicles on the back, towing vehicles, plus another transport ran into that, and it closed down the QE in both directions for eastbound for a little while, but westbound from 8:30 in the morning to 1:30
Deadlock.
that afternoon.
Didn't move. No,
Did
that's-
not move.
And that is the major artery between,
Oh,
between Buffalo, New York, Niagara, Hamilton, and Toronto.
Exactly. Now the good thing is that there was no life-threatening injuries.
No, thank
so
God for that.
yeah, so that's a good thing. But can
Oh,
you
good.
imagine your vehicle and it flips over the medium and you're like airborne into oncoming traffic?
Yeah, luckily it didn't go airborne the other way because it's over and down.
Down.
A couple
Yeah.
hundred feet. So.
Exactly.
Okay, we have so much to tell you. I mean, Canada Day is next week. It's a week tomorrow, and we have got so much to tell you. We have so many prizes that are going to be given away. You got to be down there, and so many great people to meet.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you all about it back in the Friday Wrap. We are back on the Friday Wrap with Pete and Reet. You know how I am, right? I hate time speeding up. And of course, as we get older, time flies by.
Oh, it does.
And it's the summer right now. Actually, it's the third longest day of the year today, right?
Yeah.
Next thing I'll be saying, I can't believe, Reet, it's Christmas Eve.
I know. Don't even
I can't
say
take it.
that. Don't even say that.
I don't want it to go fast, but I'm so excited about July 1st and Canada Day.
Me
And,
too. Me too.
In Niagara Falls. I mean, that if you're anywhere in Canada celebrating the 150th birthday of our country, you want to be in Niagara Falls, right?
Oh, definitely. There's so much going on, and the committee that put this all together, plus us, I mean, we've worked our butts off all year to make stuff happen for this 150th because it is special. You only get these kind of things, every 50 years.
And the staff of the Peet and Reet Show and Tri-Stream Entertainment Corporation have been hard at it, working so hard. Let's start with what's been put together so far. There's a brand new sponsor for the parade in Niagara Falls, and the Ontario Power Generation, known as OPG, is now the major corporate sponsor.
Exactly.
And that's amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Along with Scotiabank, they've been sponsors before, but hey, we're grateful to have them. And Brock Ford, can't forget them. And all the volunteers that are going to be on Canada Day that make this, we couldn't do it without all of them.
Now, I love cars. I love classics, I love new cars, I love beautiful engines, I love powerful cars. And Brock Ford is sponsoring that car show. It's amazing, and it's going to be, the whole street is closed down.
Yeah.
So if you, we should let them in on a secret. If you get there early, before the parade at 11, and you come down to City Hall around 10:30, you could probably sign up for a lot of things that are going to have huge lines later on. So that's just a little tip.
Yeah.
I would suggest if you're coming down to the parade, get close to City Hall.
Absolutely.
Because if you're at the far end,
you're going to miss out on some great stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't want to.
So here we go. Listen up. We have a vault. And we're going to talk about this too. As we're walking down the parade, her and I are going to be 15 minutes before the parade starts. We're going to talk about this. We're going to tell you what's going on at City Hall. Because a lot of times people watch the parade and just leave. Don't. You're going to be sorry if you do. All right?
Yeah.
So, first off, we have a vault. The Peet and Reet Vault. Now, her and I put pennies. Pennies! Was it pennies?
Quarters.
Quarters and some toonies.
Loonies, toonies.
Yeah. That's $2 and $1. Into this little vault we had.
Yep.
And then we realized, because it's a year for us now, since we've been doing our show.
There's a lot of money in
there.
there.
$30,000.
$30,000.
Yeah, $30,000 in there.
Not 3,000. Not 300.
No.
$30,000.
And we thought, well, we could pay ourselves, right? Why would we want
We
to
could go on a really nice vacation. How about that?
Take our spouses
Take John
and stuff.
that would have been nice.
Yeah. No, we decided, you know what? It's the 150th birthday. It happens only once. We're bringing the vault down to City Hall at the Peet Reet tent.
And we're going to let somebody spin to win.
Yeah, actually, you're going to punch in the code.
Yep.
6
Pick
digits.
a code.
So I would suggest now, think about it. Do whatever you have to do. Get into the mantra. Get that number. Because when you come down there and punch it in, if you're the first one to do it, you're walking away with $30,000 of our cash. And you know what? We're happy to do it.
Absolutely. I'll be thrilled if somebody gets the code.
Yeah.
I want sparklers and banners and confetti to go off if somebody wins that.
So that could happen at any time because it's opening up right away in the morning.
Yeah.
Now, there's other things you can get. So you go in there, you try to break the vault, you don't feel bad.
No.
You're going to go over, we got a big spinning wheel there. I think there's like 28 prizes on there,
Yeah,
right?
a lot.
You're going to spin the wheel, go through some of that.
Yeah, well, we've got an NHL alumni jersey to give away that
That's
day.
on the draw.
Yeah,
that's
on the draw.
Yeah.
We've got T-shirts, we've got mugs, keychains.
T-shirts. These are Peet and Reet
Special,
T-shirts.
150th.
They have been designed by our designers specifically for that day.
Right, exactly. We've got mugs, the mugs that you see here. If you like a mug, well, you could win one. We've got keychains and window stickers for the back of your car. We've got so much for that day. It's incredible.
Now, we have 3 breaks.
Yes.
Because we do things in between. We MC the event. And so in between bands changing instruments and getting set up.
We're going to give stuff away too.
Yeah. So our first giveaway, our very first giveaway, is going to be a guitar.
Signed by Alan Frew of Glass Tiger.
Yeah.
Doesn't get more Canadian than that.
Exactly.
Right?
And that's coming from the Peet and Reet show. That was given to our show.
Yeah.
We're going to give it to you.
To you.
To some lucky
To somebody.
winner. Yeah.
Yep.
The second time we break, we're going to give away an alumni jersey that came from the Bobby Hull Roast a few years ago. And it has like 40 or 50 names on it. We're also going to get Derek Sanderson, who will be there to sign it. Marcel Dion, I believe, has already signed
think
it.
he
We're going
has.
to double check that.
Yeah.
And we're even going to get Rich Little to sign that, who are the Grand Marshals of the Parade, brought to you by the Peet and Reet show. So
Yeah.
that's the second one. Now, somewhere between 3:15 and 4 o'clock, Rancho Hermosa Custom Building has been working, and it's been months. We started on it. We were
Right.
sanding it.
Yep.
You saw it months back.
Well, it takes a long time to get that just right.
Yeah. It's a 150-year-old piece of silver maple.
Yeah.
And give them the dimensions.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's 7 feet long by 4 feet wide, so an amazingly beautiful dining room table it would make.
one slab, live edge, which means you're going to see the bark on there.
Yeah.
What a beautiful piece. It is worth $5,500. Doesn't come with chairs, but we were talking about the stuff. I mean, some nice
Well,
chrome chairs.
You can put whatever you want depending on your decor in your home, right? You can match it up, or you can go completely modern, or you can go classic, or you can go rustic. You can do whatever you want that way.
And if it doesn't fit, guess what you could do? Sell it and make some
Sell
money.
it.
Or give it to us. We'd like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what's going on from the Peet and Reet show. I mean, it's an all-day win thing. The city's going to have birthday cake. Get there early. There's going to be a lot of cake. We're going to have, when we MC, we open up, we're going to have the mayor talk to everybody. The town crier will be there. And the historian will be there to tell us a little bit about the 150th of Canada. Sherman Zavitz is amazing. He knows everything about history in Niagara, which is very interesting. So he's going to come up and say a few words. And then we're going to introduce the 3 Grand Marshals. And then Rich Little's going to do a little bit of Rich Little,
Yeah.
which will be amazing.
It'll be so much fun.
Yeah, so I mean, he'll probably do a president. He'll probably do. He's got to do Johnny Carson. Right? He has
Oh,
to do Johnny.
definitely has to do Johnny.
Yeah.
Come on, that's a given.
And then I don't know. Maybe you guys can suggest one of his of your favorites that he could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get on the bottom, right below there in the comments section.
Yeah, and
just
right
yeah.
who you'd like to hear him do, because he's still phenomenal at it. And we can't do any of this, and we got to thank a lot of people too,
Yeah.
as
Now-
well.
Yeah, and let's understand this. If you're going to purchase anything like we're going to talk about our sponsors, go to them first. Okay, check out the prices, check out what you're getting for them, because these are people that care about the community. They really do. Now we go to Old Stone Inn. They're putting up our VIPs. I want you to understand, it's not a major big hotel. Okay,
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And when I come into Niagara Falls, that's where I stay because it's unique.
It's spectacular. There's rooms with fireplaces.
It's gorgeous.
The dining room is spectacular.
Yeah.
The bar is just incredible. It's like you're in an English pub, actually.
Oh,
right?
it's great.
It's an old mill. And that night, the nights they're giving us rooms, trust me when I tell you, what they could get for those rooms is out of this world.
Yeah, and we're so grateful to have them as sponsors for our guests.
Now-
And of course, community.
Transport
Transport.
Group, Casey McNabb and company down there is doing the limo service for the airport for our special guests and our VIPs and our stars, and they're also taking them to dinner. They're picking them up for the parade and taking them out for dinner at night and taking them back to the airport. I mean, it's a major operation, and I mean they have all kinds of things. If you ever go to Niagara on the Lake, you will see these small English cabs. You'll see a yellow New
Yeah.
York City cab. You'll see buses,
Very cool.
all the way up to coach buses. That's Community Transport Group. All we ask is call them up, check them out first, because these are the kind of people that are supporting your community, and without them, we couldn't put together things like this.
Exactly. And one of the prizes that I forgot to mention was Noah's Kitchen.
Yes.
We're giving away a gift certificate to go out to dinner at Noah's Kitchen. Fabulous food.
It's like a California-style Chinese restaurant.
Exactly.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
truly amazing.
And then Niagara Helicopter giving us passes for you to go up. And that's not cheap. I mean,
No.
these are not cheap prizes.
We have a couple of
These-
pairs of those to give
Yeah,
away.
and then we've got gifts from Canadian Tire as well. So
And that's
I
your
mean,
local Canadian Tire
Yep.
right here in Niagara that's helping out.
Exactly.
Ask the question, absolutely you can have some stuff. So.
Yeah, so we are so appreciative
And then
of all of them.
On Friday night, there's a bunch of us going to the Skyline Tower, and
We're whining and dining.
we're whining and dining that
Nice.
night. And I suggest too that check the prices out. The revolving dining room and then the buffet. They're not that expensive. Like you would think that's going to be expensive. An incredible view.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. It is reasonable, and the food is delicious.
Oh, it's amazing. Amazing food.
And never worry about the Skyline Tower. You won't have to look for it. It'll always be looking at you. Staring at you. Wherever you are in Niagara Falls,
Yeah, totally.
you will see it.
Yep.
And then Kazamiya, which is a secret for the people in Niagara. It's on the north side of the city, and it's probably better than any winery. It has the best wine cellar ever. Okay.
I can't wait.
Yeah, ever. And the food is spectacular. Dominic and his staff are just amazing. And then the night we're going to be there, which is Saturday, July the 1st, special treat.
Uh-oh.
Ron Dewberry, who's a local singer, who should actually be an international singer, who does a lot of the old favorites, Sinatra and that, and he will be there singing that night starting.
Awesome. That's going to be great entertainment, great food.
Yeah.
Hey, great people.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's so much to do. And the Canada Day weekend, remember, starts Friday night in downtown Niagara at City Hall. They're
Yeah,
gonna have
bands
there.
playing.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
from
there's
5 to 8.
huge things going on all day. Saturday, as we've told you, the parade and the things that we're doing, and the bands all afternoon. And the bands go right up until 8 o'clock. Then in the park, they have 2 sets of fireworks, you were telling me, right?
Yeah, they
2
do,
sets
8
of,
and 10 o'clock. And don't forget, there's also the 1 in 5K run at Oaks Park.
Yeah, I've been
in the
limbering up
morning.
for that.
Limbering?
Well, okay,
What? Getting out of bed?
Yeah, in previous shows, remember I said I was going to do it?
Yeah.
But I didn't hear you. Like, sometimes I don't hear right. And I thought you said the 0.1K run. I thought, oh, I'm in. It's not.
Yeah, no. And so there's that. And there's also Rossburg Family Park, too, for the little kiddies, and they're going to have a stage all day long. So if they want to go and watch Muppets and things like that are definitely kid-related, then you might want to take your little sweeties there.
And at 10 o'clock by the public library, the Niagara Concert Band is going to be playing before the parade starts. And they're just amazing. So, I mean, the whole street
There's
is alive.
jugglers, there's everything you can
Food
imagine.
trucks. If you get hungry, there's food
A
trucks there.
kid zone, Scotiabank Kid Zone. It's just crazy.
And if you're looking for more information, just get to the Niagara Falls Canada website. And I believe it's niagarafallscanada.ca.
I think so.
Yeah. Get there and we'll check it out, and John can put it down there so we can double check it. And you'll have all the information. Just look at the parade and get down there. We'd love to see you down there.
And my band's playing.
That's right. She's playing. This lady's talented. Trust me, I tell you. She's great at what she does here, but she is awesome on stage.
Oh, it's
and
going to
the
be fun.
The band is amazing. You're going to love it. Get down there and experience this. Because this is a once in a lifetime, right?
Absolutely.
Once in a lifetime. All right. I'm kind of like talked out.
All right.
Did we wrap it?
I think we did. I think we
we
wrapped the wrap.
Yeah, we wrapped the wrap. All right. We'll see you next week on the eve of Canada Day. On the eve of 150th. So see you then. God bless and enjoy your weekend. All right. That's a lot of stuff.
That was a lot.
So I'm understanding that you're carrying on. I'll leave you that.
That's all.
Somebody's got to be with them, right?
Yep. They're helping them at all.
It's a wrap. Johnny, it's a wrap. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if it got you.